5 DC. I know there is some movement in Congress, there are the NTSB recommendations, but realistically, what is a timeline for this lawsuit to move through? You're seeking a jury trial and a timeline for some actionable items to go underway.
Sure. The timeline on the lawsuit is oftentimes, and it's obviously up to the court, but when we counsel clients, we typically tell them that the average time of a lawsuit can be 2 to 3 years. Some cases take longer. COVID interfered and wreaked havoc throughout the litigation cycle across America. That lawsuit is separate and distinct from the efforts that you've heard discussed today by Doug when the families are out there as a real force in Congress, lobbying, getting the likes of Senator Cruz and others behind their efforts for change, and that, of course, that's up to the Congress. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, and this is Doug. I can speak a little bit to the advocacy work that we've been doing and where that stands. So we have a total of 3 bills to date that have been introduced in the Senate. First by Senator Moran of Kansas, where the flight originated. Second by Senator Maria Cantwell from Washington, and then most recently the Rotor Act, which was introduced by Senator Ted Cruz, who's the chairman of the Commerce Committee that oversees the industry. Those things now need to come together into one bipartisan bill that, and that work is happening. So we're very encouraged that the 2 sides are coming to the table, and we feel like we are in very short order going to see a bipartisan bill reach committee, and we will continue to engage with both sides of the aisle to make that happen. In parallel, we've also worked with some of the appropriations committees to add language to both the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Appropriations Bill and the National Defense Authorization Act to advance some of our priorities that way. So we have a lot of different threads that we're pulling, and we will continue to push for those. We also continue to engage with the executive branch, with Secretary Duffy and his team, Administrator Bedford, and most recently we've now begun an active dialogue with the U.S. Army as well. So we will keep fighting on those avenues in parallel to our work on the legal action.